Right, welcome to another episode of Minis and Motorbikes. Right, now, we're not actually doing much this week in the workshop, are we?
No, because I can't put that on until I haven't finished the anti-roll bar. I had a chance to finish that, and we're still waiting for these chucking bolts for the back. So I want to get all that sorted out ready before we put
Bit of
it
a supply issue.
Yeah.
So why don't we take
We won't blame COVID.
No. So why don't we take the opportunity to go over to Washbrook Farm?
Yeah.
Washbrook Farm Motocross.
See James and the boys.
Yeah.
It's good over there.
Cracking setup over there.
Oh yeah.
I might even have a go.
I think you should have a go. I'd like to see that.
Yeah. Right.
James.
Hello, nice to meet you.
If you'd like to tell us, start off with really how it all started, how it all come about.
It all started about 40 years ago, perhaps a little bit more than that, when I showed an interest in bikes. Father was farming at the time, and we went and got a little road bike, cut it down and started using it in the fields. Some of our friends and Dad's friends from the village fancied having a go, and it sort of snowballed from there. We developed a little track for Dad's cousins in the village and me, and he got a bike, and then after a couple of years of doing that, we got a proper motocross bike and got into a bit of racing, and it went on from there. We decided we'd got a bit of land that we could utilise and put a motocross track on.
Because how many tracks have you got here now? Is there 3?
There's 3 tracks. So we've got a main track where we run sessions for adults and juniors. There's a junior track, and we've got a beginner's oval. Plus we do tryout days for riders that have never done it before. We provide everything, bike, kit and tuition.
Right, so you can literally turn up and say, I'll have a go, and can you assess people as they're talking to you when they get there, whether you know they've done anything?
Yeah, when they ring me up to book, I can just ask a few questions. We know whether they've done anything, but we take people that have never ever stepped on a motorbike before, adults or juniors. We can teach you how to ride a motorbike, and then you get a good day's fun and get to know what it's all about, really.
Yeah, one of the things I noticed when we turned up, there was tractors going around spraying water.
Yeah, so we have to keep the dust levels down on the track when we're riding it. It's all to do with our planning permission, so we're restricted with planning permission for the days that we can open and the days that we can use the track, and that involves having to keep dust suppression so as it doesn't get too dusty.
So the council are quite harsh on you or not? Or?
Yeah, they're very strict, but we've got our days that we can use it. We stick to those. We don't vary from those days. We can open most Saturdays throughout the year, and we get some midweek Wednesdays that we can use as well.
So you're okay through the summer as well? You get longer through the summer, or
we're restricted to the time. The time is from 11 till 4, and we have to stick to that. Things like we're not allowed to start bikes in the paddock, those sort of things, but as well as keeping the dust suppression down and just sticking to those times. But we revolve our business around that. You know, we have the shop which we're standing in. We've got a workshop which is open all week. Those 2 are open all week. So we do spares, repairs for everything to do with off-road bikes. And then the track brings the people in on the weekends to use their bikes.
And that's Saturday and Sunday, is it?
No, it's just Saturdays.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Just Saturday, and nothing in the week. There's no practice sessions.
Some Wednesdays, but they're generally through the summer. We generally try and do them a couple in Easter holidays and 6 in the school summer holidays to tie it in with when the children are off school, mum and dads are having their breaks, and they bring the kids, and that's what we aim it at, really.
So if anybody wants to have a go, they can just phone up, book a session.
Phone up, book a tryout day.
You look after them, take them all round. So having said that, Having said that, I'm going to go and get myself kit. I'm going to get myself kit. I'll show you. I'll show you how. You have a watch of this.
Go for it.
You carry on. You watch.
Wait for it, James. I have to put up with this all the time.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Silly little ideas.
Yeah. Are you not going to have a go then?
No. From your point of view, do you still have a go yourself or not? Do you still go?
No, I don't. I don't ride at all now. No, I haven't done for about 10 years.
Yeah.
But I suppose I rode for about 25, 30 years altogether. So yeah.
Because the injuries do mount up, don't they?
Yeah, injuries take their toll. You get involved in doing other things, you know. So yeah, running the side of the motocross, you know, and getting everything organised for that. It didn't leave a lot of time to do everything else.
No. The other thing I wanted is sort of cost-wise. You know, is there a sort of set price to what you can do, or are there several levels to it? So you know, so like a taster is like, I don't know.
So a tryout day for a junior is currently £130 for the day. For an adult, it's 180. So we provide everything for that day. Bike kit and tuition. We arrive at about 9:30ish to get signed in, kitted out, and then we start at 11. And like I say, that includes everything. If you've got your own bike and all your own kit, you can turn up and ride. So it's various prices for whichever track you want to go on. Like on the junior track, it's a little bit cheaper than riding on the main track.
So do you have to put a deposit down for damage and things like that? Because I know when we used to do cars, they used to have to put a deposit down, and then obviously if you damaged anything,
we've never done a damage waiver. What we speak to the people first thing in the morning. We give them a briefing, health and safety stuff, and we expect people to use it like they would treat their own property. You know, we understand that people have little slip-offs and falls, and you might break a lever or something like that, but anybody that's messing about would be stopped. So we just hope people look after things, really.
It's good value.
But it's very good value.
It's very good value. Yeah, and it's a lovely site as well.
I mean,
you must be proud of it.
Thank you. We are. And I mean, with the current climate, I do think prices are going to change a little bit.
Yeah, they've got to, haven't they?
Yeah,
they've got to with everything, I think. You know.
Right, James, right, so let's kick it now. I've got all the knee pads.
So you've got some of your protection on, so you've got your elbow guards, and you've got your knee guards on, and you've got some what we call body protection or body armour on your chest, and just spin round and you'll show what it's like on the back. So a bit of back protection as well. Okay. Well done. So you have your clothing on over top of that, so we've got some trousers for you.
Right, okay, I better
So slip your shoes off.
Get my shoes off. Right.
Lovely job.
These are good. They're not blue though, are they? And one he likes blue.
Does he?
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I like a bit of red.
I got you.
I'll be steady on the bike.
There we go, that's it. Slip that in there. Probably could have done with a 36. Never mind.
Don't need that.
Excellent. There you go. So shirt on over the top.
I'm worn out already.
That's it. I'll pull your shirt over the top, over your body armour. Looking good. Yeah, okay. So next bit is some...
Looking good, I don't know about that. Right.
So next bit is some proper motocross boots.
Some boots, right.
Yeah.
Let's get me boots on.
So slip them on.
Pre-muddied. Oh, hang on, here we go.
Excellent,
Right.
We'll do them up when we get downstairs. Grab your crash helmet, we've got a crash helmet here and some goggles.
Goggles on after the helmet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, look at this, look. Right, I'm going to take my glasses off.
That's it, so crash helmet on.
Right.
You'd always make sure you do that up before we start riding, but we'll check that.
Right.
So goggles on. So strap over the top of your head with goggles onto your eyes. That's it.
There we diddling.
And then a pair of gloves. That's it.
I can hardly move. Right.
So you're all kitted out, ready to go. That's all the safety requirements you need for the tryout day. So now we've got to go and get the bike.
Fantastic. Right. Let's go and show them how it's done. Right.
Oh,
I'm coming. I'm coming.
We've got your bike ready for you. Here we go. Look. Here we go. Here we go.
You're having a...
No, it's perfect. Go on. Here we go.
It's not going to be too big.
No, well, I don't know if your feet are hit the floor or not. I don't know.
That's just right, isn't it? That's just right. Right, I'll show you how to do this then. Right.
Nah, that one there, mate.
Hey?
That one there. That one.
No, I'll stick to this one.
Go on then.
I'll stick to this one.
Yeah, go on then. Come
See
on
you in a
in.
bit.
Come on in. Let's go. Tell you what, it's not doing too bad, you know. Here he comes, oi! Come on. Well, there's a couple of people who brought their kids with them today to have a go. You'd like to tell us about the boy, you know, is it boys, girls, or?
Two boys.
Two boys?
Yeah.
Is it their first time?
Yeah, it's the first time that they've wanted to do it for a long time. We've had the vouchers for a while because of COVID, they haven't been able to come. 13 and 9, and they've just said it's the best day of their lives.
It's expensive now.
Yeah.
Going to be expensive,
Yeah, definitely. They've wanted to do it for ages, but we've just got around to come in.
Yeah. So would you come again, you think?
Yes.
Yeah. Really well organised. The boys have been brilliant looking after them.
All the kit.
Yeah. Safe, organised, brilliant.
Lovely.
Definitely.
Yeah, brilliant day. Brilliant day.
Thank you very much.
A nice tea.
That's all.
You were good, weren't you? I thought you were going to be rubbish. You were all right, weren't you? It was all right.
Oh, it's all right, that little bite done me a treat.
It did.
I tell you what, it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. We'll put a number up down here, give it a ring. You've got to give him a ring and have a go yourself.
You've got to come and have a go because it is brilliant over here. The setup is superb. James is brilliant as well.
Yeah.
And he does tend to get the sizes right as well. I think he's right.
me
You do
all
need a
out.
36.
So, yeah, don't
do
play
need a
on
36.
that. Yeah, lovely. All right, brilliant. Right, so thanks for watching this week's episode. That was cracking over.
That was hilarious.
I'll tell you what though, by the time I got all that stuff on and the helmet and everything, I was exhausted.
You must have sweated about £3.
I was exhausted. I can't believe it.
I don't think I've ever seen a head to red.
I mean, I appreciate. Excuse me. I appreciate if you fell off. If you fell off or you fell off and got run over, you're glad you got all that kit on. But I'll tell you what.
You weren't off bad, were you?
Oh, no. Hey, what?
You weren't off bad either, were
Shall
you?
I let you into a secret?
What?
That weren't me on any of them motorbikes.
Wasn't it?
No, when you stood there watching me go round, I nipped round the back to the burger bar and had myself a cheeseburger. And then just came back. Yeah. Do you think I'm going to...
Mind you, he did look a bit small.
Right, thanks for that. Thanks for that. No, but anyway, while we're saying thanks, thanks to James.
Yeah, thank you, James.
I've got the coughs tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting us over there, and all the blokes, all the guys.
Some good riders over there as well, weren't there?
Yeah, it was a really good setup.
Yeah.
Really good setup. It's well worth doing.
Yeah,
so if
very
you
thin.
fancy having a go, because it was about, what was it 150 quid for the day?
180 quid for the
180
day. But
quid
they've
for
got
the day.
several things in there. They've got a tiny little test track. They take you on first to see what you like on it. And then they've got the junior track, haven't they, which you went on, allegedly went on. So you have laps on the junior track, and then when they think you're good enough to go to the bigger track, then you go across to the bigger track with the bigger boys.
Right.
So yeah, it's good.
But it was good, and that money's all in, isn't it?
It's all in. You haven't got to pay a deposit for damage or anything like that. It's I'm going to swear, it's bloody good value.
All your kit and caboodle on the bike and everything.
Bloody good value. Yeah, and he's a nice lad as well. He's a nice chap. He's a very nice chap.
Yeah.
Very nice man.
Yeah, no, it was a good setup over there. It was a really good setup, so well worth going. So even if you don't want to have a go yourself, and you know somebody wants to have a go, tell them. We'll put a phone number up, the details. We'll put some stuff in the description, links and all that.
It's free to get in as well, so you go over and watch it, have a burger, cup of tea, and watch what bike's going around. You know, so it's good.
Yeah. No, well worth it. Well worth it. So thanks very much, James, for letting us come down and film. So right, so that's next week's episode.
Yeah.
So usual thing.
Yeah.
Usual thing. Over here, the playlist. Over your side.
And over here, last week's episode.
Yeah. And what's in the middle? And in the middle
middle
is the circular black thing that takes you to all of the YouTube videos. So don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Don't forget to tell everybody to watch it.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.